Okay, folks, today we're going to make poached eggs in a microwave. Now, normally you use a pan of boiling water with vinegar, and you heat up the egg. You heat up the water with the boiling vinegar, and then you just gently drop the egg in the pan. Well, of course, it takes time for the water to heat up. So what you're doing now is you got a bowl, about a 6-inch diameter bowl, about 1.5 inches deep. And what I've done is, I don't know if you can see that I coated with some PAM or spray oil. This is important. So the next step is water. You add water, about 3 ounces of water, a 1/2 ounce of distilled vinegar, white vinegar, and I'm going to cook 2 eggs in it. So we're going to stop here, and okay, I've added the water. It's like 3 ounces of water, ounce of I put 1 ounce of vinegar, made it a little more vinegary. I don't know if you can see, I put an egg in there, and you start to see where the vinegar and water creates a coating around the egg. Everything is cold. It's cold water, cold distilled water, cold distilled, it don't have to be distilled water, just bottled water, but distilled white vinegar, and an egg. So we're going to show you how to put the egg in there. Just like that. So the next thing, I kind of let it sit for a minute to give the vinegar and the oil and the to coat the embryonic fluid of the egg. As you see, there's kind of like a slight coating forming around, but this doesn't take long. You can do this in a few minutes. But the amazing part is that the microwave is cooking it. Number one, 3 things that make microwave work. Water. Microwave cooks stuff because of water. Water in food, water in meat, water in everything. The other thing is oil, which is why I use PAM to coat the thing. Oil, and the other thing is biological, material, mainly because it has carbon in it. That's the other thing that microwaves like, or the microwave beams help it cook. So what you got going here is the microwave is using all these ingredients. The water, only thing is the vinegar, which does have carbon in it, but the main thing is the water and the oil. The oils will heat up at a higher temperature, and the oil and the water will a little bit less, but still that's how it gets cooked, and it only takes a couple of minutes. So the next step is to put it in the microwave. Okay, folks, the next step is to cook it in the microwave. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook it for about a minute and a half on high. This is a 1500 watt microwave. So it's sitting in there. We put a cover over it so we won't get no splashes. Kind of let that sit down on top of it like that. And in a few minutes, you're going to see poached eggs perfectly. Okay, it's done. A minute and a half or a minute 30 seconds. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Look at that. Perfect. Poached egg. See that? See how it's suspended in the water? It's still cooking. The water is hot, but the oil is hot. It's still cooking it in the fluid. Now, some people like the eggs a little bit more runny. I guarantee you right now, part of that yolk is cooked. So the simple way to do it is to get how do you get it out? So let's get a plate or a bowl and show you how we get it out. So you take a strainer spoon or thereof and you just gently get up under it, lift it up. Now, for me, that's a little bit too runny, so I'm going to put it back in there for about 15 seconds. Put the cover back on it. 15 seconds. Oops. Believe me, it's well cooked. In fact, there's probably some parts of it that the yolk is solid. Usually, Jacques Lepine says it's best when the yolk is slightly yellow. And there you go. Poached egg in 2 minutes or less. It took longer because I'm doing this video, but you can do it in less than 2 minutes. There you go. Poached egg.